See through seas, see through seas, I see through seas. Hello merfolk and mer friends, this is the Millennial Mermaid, and today I'm going to be talking about designing my custom silicone mermaid tail with the help from Alicia at See Through Seas Mermaids. First, I'm going to quickly cover why you would want a silicone mermaid tail in the first place. Today, there are many options about where to buy a mermaid tail. A few years ago, your options were a lot more limited, and today's standards for fabric mermaid tails is way higher than it used to be. They look good in and out of the water. They're easy to travel with because they're lightweight, and because they're lightweight, they're easier to swim in. And they look good in photos. And they cost about $500, whereas a silicone mermaid tail will run you at least $3,500. $3,500. That's like a used car. So why would you even want to buy a silicone mermaid tail? And in my opinion, the reason is customizability. Silicone mermaid tails are total works of art. From conception to creation, you can choose what mermaid you're gonna be. And you can achieve a uniqueness that you just can't get with a fabric tail. I've always wanted to be an abalone mermaid. And as a kid, I would always go on these camping by the ocean trips for abalone diving. 2 years ago, I even dove for abalone, but now they're a protected species here on the California coast. Abalone are sea snails that live in kelp forests. They're really slow, just moving along, get barnacles and crabs and things living on top of them. They like to eat the kelp, and you may recognize them from jewelry since the inside of their shell is shiny and beautiful and just so pretty. And this is what I really wanted to encapsulate as a mermaid, what I wanted to be. I found Alicia from See Through Seas, and I knew that I wanted her to create my mermaid tail. She showed me that she was just as invested in my tail as I was. And so we got started right away, like most silicone tail makers. I sent her my measurements and I started picking out the basic parts of my tail, like the fluke shape, my scales shape, and if I wanted to add extra fins. I decided to add the dorsal fin for like $160, and my heel fins were included in the tail. Alicia then provided me a blank template of all my choices, and I got to start filling it in. Now, if you type in abalone shell into a search, you'll get a whole variety of them. You'll get blues and green ones, you'll get purpley ones, and you'll get really whitish ones. So I started with one reference of these beads that I got from a craft store. And then I sent in my first design, which looked like this. Notice that it's incomplete because I had no idea what the heck I wanted to do with the fluke. I also got to pick from some of their paints, so I chose this color shifting blue and purple one, color shifting blue and green. There's also a color shifting green and pink one in there. I also told her that I wanted like the black outlines. We were both really excited for that design, but the first draft on the tail didn't really come out as we expected. All of the colors looked really crowded together, and we needed to create space in the design. I didn't want to really sacrifice any colors. I wanted the silver, and I wanted the green, and the blue, and the pinks, and the purples, and the black outlines. So we had to go back to the drawing board. This is actually where I kind of went into artistic chaos, and I had no idea what I was doing. So I started just filling out more of these. I started painting with acrylics, which I never do. I did watercolors. I even tried to spray paint it out. I literally went crazy about this design, trying to figure it out. And it was Alicia who sent me something and imagined a little bit more like this. And then it clicked. It was really a breeze from there. I didn't want the design to be symmetrical because abalone aren't, so we kind of played with that. And I wanted the dorsal fin to reflect the pattern of what was already on the tail. And I wanted the front to be light because that's something called counter shading, and that's something you'll see a lot in ocean creatures. And so Alicia created that silver sparkly front with me that actually changes from pink to green. She threw in sparkles, she threw in all the color shifting I picked, and then at the end she was like, is it cool? And I was like, throw more color in there, and she did. And the final tail is just something I think we're both really proud of, and something that I love. I love the fact that I own it and that it's my tail. It's colorful and it's crazy and it's me. and I feel like I got to be really a part of its creation, which just makes me love it even more. If I had to pick a favorite part about it, I'd probably choose my pearl, because the pearl is something that not all abalone have, but when you see them, it's cute, and I think it was really created beautifully. I have to thank Alicia with See Through Seas Mermaids for making this a fun experience, for making this experience I am so happy with how it went and how the tail turned out, and I feel very special to own it. Thanks for watching. This is the Millennial Mermaid. Please subscribe or comment below. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram for the current times. I hope to see you later and have a great day. Bye!